Can anyone hear me? Hello? I know you can hear me. I see the camera. Come on. Thank you. I've been trying to get an explanation.
And you will, as long as you sit down and stay calm.
But I want to know what I'm doing here.
Please,
I need...
sit. Thank you. Now to get to why you are here.
Yes, please. Yes, I've been wanting someone to tell me what's going on.
Sir, please stay calm. I don't want to have to ask you this again.
Sorry. You were saying?
Yes. You were brought in here because we think that you're responsible for some serious offense.
What is it?
We were hoping you would tell us.
How would I know? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe this will help.
I don't understand. What is this? It looks like a blueprint of something.
These are the blueprints to the parliament.
The parliament?
You seem surprised.
Well, it's not every day that you come across the blueprints of the parliament. Besides, what does all this have to do with me?
You don't know? I thought you would. I thought you'd have seen this before.
Like, if I would have seen this before, don't you think I would have recognized it just by looking at it?
So you're telling me you've never seen these before?
Did I stutter? Sir?
I think it's in your best interest to take a look at these.
What is that?
Oh, that? Why don't you take a look for yourself? Please enjoy.
Where did you get this?
That picture was taken at an airport by someone on vacation. They came to us with all the information before you. Apparently, you had dropped the envelope without realizing that you had.
When did you take this pic?
This was taken a week ago in the Chennai airport.
Oh. Well, firstly, this isn't me because I was at my mother's in Bangalore a week ago. And secondly, it's my brother.
That can't be. The prints on the envelope match the person in the photo. It has to be you.
Well, I'm telling you that's not me. I told you it's my twin brother.
You have a twin brother?
Yeah. Was a very naughty kid. Used to get himself in trouble all the time. My dad used to belt him so hard that one day he ran away from home when he was a teenager. He was always the rebellious sort. The bad boy.
So you're saying the man in this picture is your brother?
It is what I just said.
Oh, if that is true, then there's a lot of work that has to be done in order to find him. Do you know where he lives?
Last time I checked, he was somewhere in Chennai. But he moves from place to place because of his job.
And what would that be?
What would be?
His job.
Oh. He's an actor. He travels a lot. Like the film people, they like to shoot on locations all the time. He could be anywhere by now.
So when was the last time you made contact with him?
About a month ago, he came over for a visit.
Where do you live exactly?
13th Street, MG Road, Adyar.
So you said you met with your brother about a month ago?
Yeah.
Wasn't that around the same time when the Prime Minister came over to give a speech on the Lokpal bill?
That's correct.
So what were you people doing around that time?
Nothing much. We were having dinner. We were just having a good time.
Anything else?
Nothing. Not really.
Are you sure?
Now that you mention it, there was this guy who came to the door. I didn't know him, but my brother did. He asked me if they could speak privately for some time, and so they did. They spent some 1.5 hours. in the living room.
Do you know what they were talking about?
I have no idea. I thought it was none of my business. I thought it would be better if I had left things alone.
Interesting. So, did your brother mention anything after the guy left?
Not really. But he did ask me if he could borrow. Oh, now it all makes sense. He asked me if he could borrow an extra envelope. Oh, look. Here's my handwriting. I used this envelope to send out the first draft of my book. Well, not really. I made a mistake. So I used another envelope to send the draft, and I gave this envelope to my brother. My fingerprints are all over this. Maybe that's why you thought that was me in the picture. If I knew what he was up to, I would have never let him enter my house.
Don't worry, it's not your fault. You had no idea what was going on. Before your brother left, did he say anything about his upcoming activities? Anything?
He did say that he had a big part in an upcoming film, and he was under a contract. So he said he couldn't talk much about it. You know how it is in films. You're not allowed to talk about the film until it is released.
So let's get back to the guy who came to your house. Can you tell me how he looked?
Well, he was about 5'10". He had brown hair, and he was wearing dark glasses.
Anything else?
Not really. Wait. Oh, yeah. When he was speaking, his voice sounded very familiar, like something which you've heard very regularly on TV or on radio or something.
Oh, that's interesting. Are you sure you have no idea who this man was?
Yeah, none at all. I'm guessing he came over to give these blueprints to my brother. Jeez. The only way I can think of getting these blueprints is if I got them from someone inside the parliament.
What did you say?
I said if someone were to get these blueprints was only if someone from inside the parliament were to give it to them.
Oh my god.
What? Did I say something wrong?
No. The speech was going on in Chennai that time when you were with your brother, correct?
Yeah. So?
That was happening in Guindy. That's about half an hour distance from your house. That guy with whom your brother was, he could be someone from inside the parliament. But who? I don't know.
So, what does all this mean?
It means that there's a leak within the parliament. We have to notify the higher authorities immediately.
Officer,
Yes?
what time is it?
It's about 6 o'clock. Why?
Well, me and my wife, we need to watch a show in the city. Would it be fine if I leave?
Yeah, sure. We really appreciate your help.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Here's your wallet and cell phone. Alright, switch off the cameras.
Do we have enough evidence to pin him to the attacks?
I'm afraid the man may not be living in the real world.
Are you certain, Doctor?
There's no doubt about it. This man has gone nuts. He has created an alternate character. He truly believes in the existence of a brother who in this world is the bad guy. He thinks he's a happily married office-going chap. He has to be taken care of. When his world collapses, he's going to find it very hard to come in terms with reality.
The son of a bitch is never getting a life sentence. They'll put him in an institution for a few years and that's it.